This week, more Facebook Home, iRadio, the Lumia 720, and more. This is the Mobile Nation's Monday Brief. Greetings, mobile delegates. I'm Ashley Esqueda, and you're tuned in to the Mobile Nation's Monday Brief. Lots of stuff happening on each of the sites last week, starting with Android Central. Facebook Home went live for a handful of Android devices, and Phil and the AC crew put up a nice little primer for you to see if the Facebook-centric launcher is for your phone. A lot of people who might be interested in Facebook Home may be unfamiliar with the daily ins and outs of cellular news, unlike you, loyal Mobile Nation's Monday Brief viewer. But Android Central has a bit of a frequently asked questions post for anyone thinking about installing it on their phone. The so-called Facebook phone, or the HTC First, is now available here in the US for $99 on contract and is an AT&T exclusive. As for other Android phones compatible with Facebook Home, Samsung's Galaxy S3, S4, and Note 2 are officially greenlit to use the launcher, as are the HTC One, One X, and One X Plus. More devices will officially become compatible over the coming months, but we're sure if you're desperate to install it, some ambitious Android dev will figure out a hack. Hit up AndroidCentral.com for the full 411. 411's what the kids are saying these days on Facebook, right? On last week's show, Danny at WPCentral unboxed the Nokia Lumia 520. This week, he unboxed the Nokia Lumia 720, a decidedly awesome 4.3-inch Windows Phone 8 device with some pretty good specs and a really respectable price tag. To the tape.
You can see the yellow. It's not shiny. It's a matte yellow, so in case you're wondering. Those three dots there, that is for the wireless charging sleeve. The 520 looks kind of similar, but it doesn't have a flash and it doesn't have a Carl Zeiss camera, and so that's a big difference there. You can actually pick up this phone unlocked for about $350, $360, which is still significantly cheap. That's about $70 or $80 more than, say, the Nokia Lumia 620, and that makes this phone very compelling. I'm being kind of honest, I'm pretty much gonna make this my daily driver for a while.
Tons of countries are getting or already have the 720 available for purchase, and it'll continue releasing in even more places throughout the month of April. Stay tuned to WPCentral.com for the full review and all the release details for your country. The BlackBerry Q10 is coming very soon to a market near you, and while that bit of news is short, sweet, and to the point, it's also important to note CrackBerry has compiled a full list of pre-order carriers in different markets around the globe for you. While certain markets like our major carriers here in the US haven't announced an official release date or price point, lazy, other markets like Rogers and Bell in Canada and O2 and EE in the UK have already opened up pre-orders. It's honestly the easiest to read and most comprehensive pre-order page I've ever seen for a phone. And we all know that there are a ton of BlackBerry purists out there dying to get their mitts on a BB10 device with a physical keyboard. Get your thumbs ready, go forth to crackberry.com and place your pre-order if you can. Last week, iMore reported on some juicy rumors surrounding Apple's fabled iRadio service. Word on the street is Apple could sign some serious firepower to the service as early as this week, with Universal Music Group and Warner Music supposedly in the final stages of inking deals to bring their catalogs to an Apple-run internet radio service. Sony is reportedly a little farther out from a deal, but overall, the recent rise in quantity and quality of these long-repeated rumors seems to suggest we may not be too far off from seeing iRadio launch. So would it complement iTunes Match? Would it be an a la carte service like Rdio or Spotify? Or would it be something more like Pandora's randomized playlists? Well, regardless of what the service ends up actually being, it sounds like Apple is really hard at work to make it come to fruition. I just say as long as they have the new Queens of the Stone Age record available for me to listen to, I will be there. Keep tabs on any official progress over at iMore.com. On the last show, I mentioned a massive pile of webOS loot would be up for grabs, and I'm happy to announce the WebOSNation giveaways have commenced. Currently up for grabs, one of 4 AT&T Palm Pre 3s, the phone that was never officially released here in the US. It's a pretty easy contest too. All you have to do is come up with a creative webOS-based haiku and post it in the comments of the contest post. Haikus, if you're not familiar, are 3-line poems with 5, 7, and 5 syllables, so there's not really too much to dream up. And if you always wanted a Pre 3 but never picked one up, here's your chance. Let's see, if I were to write a webOS haiku, it would probably go like this. So much potential. Leo roared and ruined all. You blew it, HP. That's, of course, the PG version of it, but I'll leave the adult version for my podcast. Head over to WebOSNation.com to enter, and don't forget, you can use your Mobile Nation's passport to sign in across all of our sites, so it's super easy to comment and enter. That's it for your Mobile Nations Monday Brief. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/mobilenations. Check out our dazzling and informative podcasts at mobilenations.com/shows. And you can follow me on Twitter at Ashley Esqueda. Nations, you have been briefed.